Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to the diary. Welcome back to another video. I hope that you're all doing well. In today's video, guys, I'm going to share another recipe with you. In the channel, I have a meatball recipe already, but it was a Haitian style, fried meatballs and everything. But today we are back with another one, something similar, but we are not going to finish it the way that we did the last time. So this time we are going to make some sauce and everything, and it's so good. It is so very good, guys. I hope that you're gonna give it a try, and I hope that you're going to like this one as you liked the first one. Let me show you how it's made. Okay, you guys, let's get started. We are going to start with the seasoning first. I'm going to be using some hot sauce, some Haitian épices, green Haitian seasoning that you have seen me make in the last, I think, 2 videos. This is lemon juice. And to start, I'm gonna add the dry seasoning. And at the beginning, guys, I showed you all the 4 dried seasoning that I use. I followed by adding some hot sauce, the lemon juice, and then we are going to add the Haitian green seasoning. We're gonna give this a good mix, make sure that everything is well incorporated. And we are also going to add some fresh parsley. We're gonna give it another mix. I'm adding 2 cooked potatoes. This is optional, guys, but I love the texture of the potato. You're gonna see that I'm just crushing it. I don't want it to be too pasty because I want the little pieces inside the meatballs. So that's the way that I'm doing it. But if you don't like this, you can skip this. And then we're gonna add 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour. But first we're gonna add 1 egg. Also, I'm cooking with no real measurements here, guys. It's all with my heart, the feeling, and just use this and make it yours. Okay, if you want to add 2 eggs, go ahead and add 2 eggs, but me, I'm just using 1 here. Okay, I'm gonna add the first tablespoon of flour, and then we're gonna go mash it really well for everything to be well incorporated, the egg, the flour, the spices into the meat. Okay, usually I would use my hand there to mix everything, but I have too much to do. I don't want to keep just washing my hands every 2 seconds, okay? And here we are going to add the spices. This is the best part. This will determine the taste of the meatballs, okay guys? This is very, very, very important. And you're gonna see that I did not use any salt because all the spices that I'm using are already salty a little bit, and I'm just controlling my salt. But go ahead and add anything that you want into this and make it yours, okay? You can see the small pieces of potato that I love. I love biting into this whenever the meatballs are cooked. There are just little surprises inside. I love that. Now it is time to roll the balls and then start frying. In order to fry them or to cook them on top of the stove, you need a really good frying pan. So in this, I'm using a really minimal oil, but I'm using a great pan. Here I'm using a steak iron pan that can distribute and keep the heat throughout. That will allow my meatballs to cook slowly but throughout with no issues, okay? Before you start, you guys, I forgot to mention that make sure that you start with high heat to warm up the pan. Add your oil and then reduce it into medium. Cook on medium, not high, because you need the pan to be really hot at once to allow the warm mechanism. I don't know how it works, but it is beautiful. Allow everything to be hot first and then reduce the heat to medium and cook on medium, okay? All right. That's I'm lagan movie back on the yes, lagan movie yes to do the wall pull up boys yeah. Si ça te fait bonne, t'as content? Si ça te fait bonne, t'as content un peu là. Je te vois un peu bon ici. Pas bon. It's time for the second most important part of this video, you guys. It's time to create the sauce that goes with the meatballs. I'm gonna use the same pan, okay? And then we're gonna cut our onion, the peppers, okay? It's all about the look. We're gonna make it look good. We're gonna make it look tasty and beautiful. To start, I add a little bit of oil. I'm using vegetable oil here, but you can use any kind of oil that you like. I followed by adding some bolognese sauce. Like I said, I do not measure, but I will say a good 2 full tablespoons of bolognese sauce. This is pre-made from the grocery store. I do not use tomato paste like I used to anymore. I prefer to use a bolognese sauce or pasta sauce whenever I need some great my God, this word, consistency in my sauce or bouillon, anything that I'm preparing. And then I'm gonna add the dry seasoning because you need to season your sauce as well. Even though the meatballs are already cooked and seasoned, the sauce has to be as well. I'm gonna let it cook for a good minute or two before adding some warm water. You're gonna see my water is a little bit white because it's warm. I always add warm water into my cooking whenever I have to add water. Never add cold water because it's going to stop the cooking process 2.1 and I don't want that. So I'm adding some warm water. Just enough to give me the sauce quantity that I want, but not too much because you want this to be pretty thick so it can stay whenever you put it, okay? Not too runny, you guys. And then I'm going to add some hot sauce. I love the taste of this hot sauce. Usually I would use fresh hot peppers, habanero, or any other type, but these days, guys, these days, hot pepper are so expensive. Child, I'm not paying $12 for one kilo of hot pepper. I'm not doing it, you know. God will be mad at me. So I'm using hot sauce. It's way cheaper and I get a similar taste. And guys, always taste your food, okay? You cannot be a great chef if you do not know the taste of your food. Taste your food. When you taste the food, it will dictate you what is missing, what to add, and how you're doing. You might be cooking for a long time, but not tasting the food. You will be surprised. Something could be happening. Taste your food and you will be thanking me later. It's time to add all your beautiful peppers, your sliced onions, and then as soon as you add all your peppers and the onion, just turn off the heat. We done. You want the peppers and the onions to be really crunchy, not overcooked. Okay, that's the secret. When you're cooking with pepper and onion, you start with it. But when you're adding it to sauces like this, as soon as you add it to your sauce, you turn off the fire. And just like that, we are all done. All done, you guys.